I still have a lot to do at the guild. How about you take a rest while I go back?
Haven't you heard? There's a strange wanderer near Wolfendom.
That's a nice haul.
It's been getting quite busy recently.
15, 16. That's a nice haul. Guess we can rest a bit.
Oh, I'm looking forward to this.
retribution! Verdict is...
Will be frozen in time.
No escape. Prepare yourself. A bad day. No escape. You can't run from death.
Verdict is... I still have a lot to do at the guild. How about you take a rest while I go back? Time for retribution! My flame has been extinguished.
Really? Empty chest. Good for storage. Don't get frostbite. Dodge this.
Damn you! There can be no excuse for defeat. Get moving!
right place. Yes, this... was stronger, we'd be able to reach the top in one go. Huh? Why? Or... Alright, let's follow... Oh, hang on. Looks like we've gotten close to the Guizhong Ballista. Why don't we shoot you up to the Jade Chamber using the ballista? No. Oh, that's right. Now that you mention it...
Halt! Who trespasses on these hallowed grounds?
Exactly. What? We're invited guests. No. Wait. She pretended to invite us to the Jade Chamber, but set up a Millilith ambush here to arrest us. Now Paimon's mad. You, over there. This...
What? We're just on guard duty. What do you mean?
What nonsense! Seize these suspicious intruders.
Well, here they come.
Tactical!
To arms! Take the target alive! Verdict is... Attack! Take this!
Retreat!
Take the target alive! Burn!
Beaten. Attack! Take the target alive! Verdict is... Attack! Bested.
Stop! What's all this about?
Lady Coaching, these two...
Who are you calling strange?
You want to go to the...
We're invited guests, here to look for the...
Well, as it happens,
Oh!
I'm Kuching, the Yuheng of the Qixing. I know of you, traveler. You're Ningguang's guests, yes?
Wow.
The Guizhong Ballista and these Millilith are just here.
So this was all a misunderstanding?
Anyway, for a mortal to be able...
That was... Huh? Oh, right.
Just call me Kuching. I'd say that Ningguang's...
We're not taking some...
When you say protect, you're referring...
Huh?
You are mortals, and thus, naturally, they would also regard Ningguang's locking down the area, questioning the citizenry. I'll say it like it is.
Well, you've got... Still, this...
Should I Forget it. I should... Either way. Rex Lapis's death is indeed an extraordinary... How surprisingly civilized of them. Well, for Ningguang, she would talk anything and everything out if she could. The time of the Adepti... I'll stop here. Honest, you should both be off to the Jade Chamber. Don't be late now. The cream of Liyue's mercantile...
Favor? But, wait! That's right! Greeting gifts are a staple of Liyue's culture!
Alright. You can decide on your greeting gift yourselves. You didn't actually have to come. Well then. May we meet again, traveler.
Well, that Yuheng made... So, what should we give to Ningguang when we see her? Oh, right! Paimon has a feeling that it... Why don't we go with that for a gift? Nope! But Paimon should... Let's go gather ingredients! Ooh, look at that slime! It looks crystal clear! And very delicious! That's the one! Did you hear that? It seemed like it came from those... Uh-oh. It looks...
Burn! You're open! You're open! You're open! Verdict is... You're open!
Aw, it was nothing.
I understand. Don't worry. Don't say that. I'm Mung Dan. I never expected that those... Is there anything that you lack?
Wait a moment.
Oh?
Do you have a box that can store presents? We'd like a pretty...
Of course we do. How can one sell antiques without gift boxes? At Ming Xing Jewelry, we have... Now just give me a moment, and I'll let the boss know.
Great! Paimon...
Add Astro.
Really bring the Knights of Favonius with you next time.
Uncle Mung already told me about it. Many of the best goods in our here. This container is itself an...
Yep. Hang on a moment. Could we...
Sure. Please help yourselves.
Traveler, this clay pot looks really awesome. If we use an antique as our mixing, it's done! The one and only sugar-free...
Oh, yes. You might want to use these 2 freshly picked flowers.
Woohoo! It looks beautiful! Great! Now that we've...
I don't need an umbrella, but you can use one if you need.
According to Kochi... Excuse me...
Yes.
It's not convenient to...
Ah, well said. Please.
Yep.
And yet the code they used...
I've been waiting for you, Rich.
It's Ningguang. Since this is our first meeting...
Oh, for me.
Oh.
This palace floats in the skies, higher than the peak of any mountain. I have been gathering the funds necessary to build it. At first, it was but the size of one day. I believe not many from outside. As such, I have...
What?
And I finally got wind of your movements.
Wait!
Everyone at Wangshu... At the Guizhangbo...
You weren't peeking on us from the...
I fear that peeking would have been a little difficult for... Our eyes and ears are more than sufficient. You two are very interesting people, after all. Well, I wouldn't expect you to trust us, considering that you have had far more... I believe that you've heard of the Archon War. Many gods used to walk. In the end, you can see Goyun's. Beneath the spears lie those cast down by Rex Lapis in those days. Gods that failed to seize the title. Not only is it true that another Lord of Geo will arise sooner or later. Even in a new era, the Liu... That day at Yujing Terrace. But our enemy has long lain. Hiding the Exuvia was a necessary...
Who's this enemy you're talking about?
What do you think, Traveler?
Huh? What are you two...
Well answered.
Huh?
The scenery out here is fine indeed. But the wind... Be at ease, you two. Make your...
Can we really?
I have invited you two here as friends. And when friends come over to...
Ooh, is it...
Why, you've kept your ear to the ground.
That's because even the storytellers are talking about it.
That's because that wall records Leo's secrets. But the secrets of the... If possible, But if you were to choose the more... I originally thought her a bit, but after she said those words, well, I must say that quite a few of my doubts have been dispelled. I won't deny that Rex Lap... Indeed. It seems that I called for the gag order. With Rex Lapis's death, the Fatui allowing the rite of parting to take place was also meant to buy some time.
It's exactly as Zhongli said. Wait, that's right.
Of course.
Paimon's heard that anyone who sends a greeting gift gets a little something.
Well, we have made...
Yay! Paimon would... One of the sheets on that... Don't look at Paimon like that. Just imagine. How much more... Let's grab one! The biggest one! Huh? Well, that was an easy search. The biggest sheet is right up... La 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 la. Huh? There's a place marked with a circle on here. Sigil of permission. Aw, that doesn't sound... This piece of paper. Oh, Ningguang did but research on the Sigil of permission. Speaking of which, there's... Oh, you really... Well, should we not go then? Oh, so you're saying that it... Anyway, before we look for... There really were Fatui at the location written down on this piece of paper. And, they look really mad at us, too.
Stay right there. Let's not waste time. Let's not waste time. You're not going anywhere.
My flame has been extinguished.
Send this quickly.
Where did I go wrong?
Let's not waste time.
Take me back.
You don't want to do this.
Send this quickly. Bring it on.
Frozen. Crisp. Flash frost.
Damn you!
Cold cut platter. Frozen descent. It's time for a flash
Let's not waste time.
frozen food.
Time for retribution! Ha! 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 Verdict is...
Have a load of this. Shouldn't get careless.
Breaking a sweat.
This was well done.
It isn't time for a break yet. No slacking
Well
off.
done.
How can this be?
Here! Ha! Ha! Time for retribution!
No excuse for slacking.
Ha! Ha!
Get out of my way.
Ha!
This was well done. Roasted fry. You need to hurry up. This was well done. Roasted fry. This was well done. Roasted fry. This was well done. You need to hurry up.
Ha!
Roasted fry.
There are so many talismans here. Paimons? But how did a Oh, that talisman. Maybe being able to channel divine power in battle? And the last stop on our right of... Let's go!
Right on time. Did you enjoy your visit?
It was so...
Indeed. Then you met with Ningguang, I trust? What did...
She's super rich and so generous. Paimon... Yeah, his take on Ningguang is quite different.
Oh. So you also met with Keqing, then?
She said the time of the adept...
No respect for... Indeed, contrary to the ever... Although she's friendly, there's no way of clearly discerning her true intentions. Yes, she is... It's said that she's the one behind...
The Jade Chamber is only second.
Why, Mora, of course.
All Ningguang talked about was...
That is how the Fatui have always been. It doesn't... No matter what they may be planning.
So, is there anything we need to get for the right...
Yes, as a matter of fact, there is. Today, we'll...
Glaze lilies. But why did we... Oh, right! Paimon remembers that Madame Ping is always tending to flowers.
No. Those lilies have all been gardened by people. Dihua Marsh used to be full of glaze lilies. It is a sort of joyful flower that listens to human song. Before the Archon War, Dihua Marsh was all dry land and fertile soil. But the war caused landslides, and of course, there are some kinds of flowers that have been preserved and guarded. Wild glaze lilies have the strongest fragrance. But I'll need your assistance in gathering these flowers. That's correct.
So how good is your singing? Really? What?
We'll only know once he...
It's time to sing, whenever you're ready.
Da 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 da.
What happened? These flowers are jumping. They look really angry. Is it because you sang a song for Mondstadt that they don't understand here in Liyue?
Damn you!
There can be no excuse for defeat.
Time for retribution! Ha! 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 Yeah!
Those weren't glaze lilies. Glaze lilies wouldn't hit people.
This little monster is known as a whopper flower. The glaze lilies used as a disguise were buried with the whopper flower for too long.
Well, that's nice.
Unfortunately...
That's so...
Excuse me. Are you searching for glaze lily?
Oh, hey! It's... What's-her-face?
Hello, traveler. I'm surprised... Ah! That reminds me. How was your visit to the gym?
Well, it sure would have been better if you told us how to get up there.
Didn't I tell you the way?
Nope. We found the way on our own.
Oh, I see. Uh-oh. I guess I
She's acting different from the first...
Ah, well, I met you at that time as an emissary of the Tianquan. But now, I am simply...
You came all the way out here to see the flowers?
Yujing Terrace is where Rex Lapis parted from this world. If I strolled whenever my duties take...
Oh, sorry.
No, it's quite all right. When the Archon War came to its end 2,000 years ago, the first iteration... Yes. Now that the spirit of Rex... The other 5, including Inazuma's Raiden Shogun, are no longer the same friends from 2,000 years ago. Of the current 7 Archons, the youngest is Sumeru's god of Dendro. She is merely 500 years old, whereas Rex Lapis was more than 6,000 years old. This means that Liyue had been under Rex Lapis's rule from the moment it was first founded 3,700 years ago. The city has never had to bid farewell to its deity.
So what do you think of this?
Huh? This... As a mortal, I've never dared to imagine a Liyue without... But as an Adeptus, I think I will eventually come...
Huh? Did you just...
Yes, I am a mix of human and Qilin. Adeptus blood... After the war ended, I signed a contract with Rex Lapis and took the position as... Well, let's save that conversation. I also know where wild glaze lilies can be found.
We daren't.
Oh, so did you sing a song before you...
Indeed, I did. I know this tradition well. In fact, I sang a local Liyue ballad to it.
Wow, so you really know your stuff?
No, it is you who I should... If you would excuse me.
And that just about does it. Given the ease of picking glaze lilies.
Yeah, Paimon can already imagine.
I've had enough. Beginning a new undertaking is always difficult so you must be careful to take the...
Wow. See? Jean? Alright, I think it's about time we head...
Ah, you're the consultant to Wengsheng. The Millilith are watching our every move now.
Desperate time.
The Adepti of Joyun Karst are finally on.
Do they intend to exercise force?
Most likely. I've heard that some members of the Qixing have already gone to meet them. Well, However, both sides were quite obstinate.
It seems inevitable, given the
The Adepti do not acknowledge the Qiseng. They only acknowledge the contracts of the Geo-Archon. If the two sides come to blows, Liyue Harbor...
Surely the Liyue chief...
Their boneheadedness is known throughout the lands.
And what now? How is it that the Fatui have come under fire?
That's all. She proclaimed that in these only now do they want to start keeping tabs. Anyway, Mr. Zhong...
It looks like things are about to boil over in Liyue Harbor.
Do you intend to use your new... Neither path is an easy one.
Oh, by the way, Mr. Zhongli, we've heard that the Wangsheng funeral parlor has also been caught.
Things are taking a turn for the worse. I'm afraid I must leave now to handle things back at Wangsheng Funeral Parlor. I hope that Master Hu... Consider your next course of action carefully, traveler. If you're
So what does Zhongli mean by looking for the fuse? Oh, Paimon gets it. He must be waiting for... But where could we find him? Where would he go at a time like this?
Just what will we come across this time?
looked impressive enough from the out. This is where all of Teyvat's Mora is minted, right? Oh, so it's a trap. But even if we can't take any, or better yet, take a nap on top of a mountain of Mora, it's like a dream come true. Oh, right. It's quiet. Too quiet. Huh? Look! What happened here? Uh-oh. Paimon's... Quick! We have to go make sure that the Exuvia is all right.
You've already fulfilled your task as guides, so why do you
Huh? Who's there?
If you were Fatui, I imagine that you would be entitled to a generous reward from the Tsaritsa herself. But now, you're nothing but dross, and you're in my way. Although I'm deeply grateful to you that I was able to effortlessly find this secret location, don't you think that trying to stop me now would just... stopping the Mora Mints, hiding away the Exuvia...
So you've been planning to take the Gnosis from inside the Exuvia all along?
As one of the 11 Fatui Harbingers, it's my duty to see the will of the Tsaritsa fulfilled. She will get that which she desires. I'm not asking for your blessing, and the time for discussion and diplomacy is already past. Either way, we now come to my favorite part. A simple pleasure, and one that I am oh so delighted. The battle.
Battle? So you're the type that goes, look!
You... When Signora offended the deities outside the cathedral in Mondstadt, she swiftly left the scene once her mission was accomplished. Instead of confronting you directly, she chose to rely on the snow and ice to make her escape. She wouldn't want the knights to come running towards the sound of battle now. When she faces a worthy opponent, she will prioritize her mission, weigh the outcome. But as for me, the greatest pleasure of being a Harbinger lies in...
We won't let what happened in Mondstadt ever...
Oh, so you intend to fight me? Good. I won't kill you, Traveler. Besides, you could never defeat me, not even in your wildest dreams. Fighting talk, I love it! This chance is hard to come by, so show me all you've got. So very few ever get the chance to square off with a Fatui Harbinger. So come now, amuse me, and don't you dare disappoint. Poor timing. How unbecoming. Verticus. Passable effort. Try this. So quick to flee. Celestial Voyager! Poor time. Passable effort. You've made some progress. Not bad. You've got a trick or two. Haha, good. No wonder Signora was so wary of you. Well, that just means I can go all out. Brace yourself. This is about to get tough. Now, show me what you can do against the might of a Harbinger! My turn! All you do is run! Raging tide! I'll crush you! No use hiding back there! All you do is run! Something else catch your eye? Arctic, you've got some skills. Eat this! You will pay for that. No use hiding back there. Got you. Crush you. Time for retribution. Not bad. Your swordsmanship is quite impressive. But that's about as far as you'll get. Didn't think you had that card hidden up your sleeve.
You were just playing it to get close to the Exuvia!
Oh, quiet down. Stop acting like some wide-eyed recruit. You've seen this world. You of all people should know. This should have been expected! Well then, I'll be taking Morax's Gnosis now! I see. Well, this is most unexpected. You beat me to it, didn't you?
This is going to cost you! You got to the Gnosis ahead of me, didn't you? Did you simply move faster? Or did you leak the information regarding the Golden House to me on purpose? No matter. Hand the Gnosis over, now! Don't make me take it from you!
We didn't take it!
Terra Smash! Die here.
Burn!
Die here.
Some you win, and some you lose.
Look! Child's back to...
Well then, it seems the burden of the foul legacy transformation was too... And now that I consider the matter more carefully, you never had any chance of beating me to the Gnosis. You had no connection to the Gnosis. No matter where...
That's what we've been trying to tell you!
Your show of ability today far surpasses that of Signora's initial assessment of you in Mondstadt. You already know the answer, don't you? But if that is a secret you wish to keep, I guess I'll just... This battle has already left me satisfied. Anyone who strives as I do to grow stronger shall be called a friend. Even if our friendship can only be shown...
Pretty sure that's not the normal way...
Unfortunately, I must bring this amiable conversation to an end. My quest, given that the Gnosis wasn't taken by anyone, then we must look once again to the beginning. Perhaps, in fact, it might be that the Exuvia was just a
What? So you mean that...
Yes, it appears so. It seems that the guardian deity of the capital of commerce is also well versed in little maneuvers beyond the boundaries of contracts. As such, we must now look...
Backup plan?
I had hoped it would never come to this, for the truth is, the world belongs to those who pursue strength. I seldom willingly involve myself with the weak. Unfortunately, we cannot be picky about...
So what are you planning to do?
I will awaken the god that lies dormant beneath Guyon's stone fort.
A god?
Osile, overlord of the Vortex, who was defeated by Morax, the GR Archon in the Archon War. If such an ancient god were to be unleashed upon Liyue, do you think the cunning Rex Lapis would just stand aloof and watch the ensuing destruction?
But the Archon War ended 2,000 years ago. How can an...
Simple. I've already prepared the means to awaken it.
Hey, those are sigils... Oh, Paimon remembers now. The Fatui have been researching them.
Indeed. The one that was given to you was just a byproduct of our research. With the power of so many sigils of permission concentrated in one place, along with that, using the powers of ancient gods in such a situation, but knowing that such an action will not only force the Geo Archon to show its hand, but you as well, that makes me... Let's see. Will the nation that has lost its deity be swallowed up by an ancient malice once more? If you wish to drown together with the people of Liyue, you're free to stay and enjoy the show.
Huh? He's already gone. That guy is fast. What's going on? If we hadn't happened to see the Jade... Do we...
What are you doing here?
Huh? Hold on. It's the Adepti. What are you doing on...
Faced with a calamity of such magnitude.
Oh, Paimon gets it. Just...
It's not just you. Which is why we must stop that monster before...
So the Archon War was fought 2,000 years ago against... So will the power of the Qixing, Millelith, and Adepti...
We've already discussed this together, and our...
What? Wait, all of you were supposed to be the Guardians of Liyue. Can't you think of something?
One certainly could.
Huh?
The Qixing did once research the matter of the Guizhong, and as fate would have it, one who did craft. For what could you mortals ever learn of Adepti?
I suppose this is one blessing from the Adepti that we should... So be it. We shall use the upgraded Guizhong Ballista to fight off that god. All the Adepti here can lend... We haven't a moment to spare. Yep.
The three Adepti are manning the Guizhong Ballista. Do not let the Fatui disturb their work!
All able Millelith, with me!
Let's go help too!
We Adepti have not faced a god in several millennia. Let one see what you're made of then. What strength remains within you, one wishes to witness.
Let's move. Burn!
Have a load of this!
Verdict is...
Some quiet.
I miscalculated.
That is Osial's divine power. I am very familiar with it. Be careful not to get hit.
The Fatui! Their attacks are unrelenting!
How daring. Snezhnai's diplomats will answer for this afterward. Every last one.
Retribution!
The ancient gods attacking again! There are so many between two! We can't look!
Were you about to say we can't hold them, children? Don't fight hard. Here, take this.
This is adeptal energy! That line from your body, it's like the time to show your cards! Wow! It's Madam Pink's shockwave! This granny's really strong!
Quick! Looks like I went too far.
My duty had an end.
This isn't...
With the blood of the Chilean, I guard you against evil! Cast your fear of injury by the wayside, and fight with all your might! I too did this during the Archon War!
So this is what Ganyu's like in a fight!
My name means swiftness. Take my power and run as I do.
We're going too fast!
You are strong in body and spirit. Perhaps you can withstand 3 forms of adeptal energy at once.
This will hurt a little. Please bear with us.
Once you've adapted, try to use them in battle.
Verdict is... Retribution!
Exercise caution. I fear that the god's power has reached its peak.
In other words, if we hold here, there's nothing worse to come, right?
Miscalculated.
Verdict is...
Yes. This isn't good.
My work.
at me.
Retribution!
Let me amuse myself a little.
The Fatui's numbers are thinning!
Fight on, comrades! Once we finish this lot off, the Adepti will be able to deal with the god in peace.
The interlopers are no more. Now we may commit ourselves fully.
It's working! We just need to keep this up!
Be careful now.
The Guizhong Ballista is destroyed. Without its covering fire, retaliation shall be difficult.
But the Jade Chamber is our last line of defense. We can't give another inch, no matter what.
I have another idea.
What do you mean, Lady Ningguang?
I'll sacrifice the Jade Chamber.
What is the meaning of this?
I understand.
Traveler, lend me a hand. Farewell, old friend. Goodbye for now. Let us meet again in the future.
Is it final?
The ominous aura of that monster, the effects of the Sigil of Permission. It will be some time before the Overlord of the Vortex can make any waves again.
We are indebted to you for your assistance. If the Adepti hadn't happened to be here, the future of Liyue Harbor would surely have been in great jeopardy.
Save your flattery. We didn't just happen to be here. Surely you won't pretend to have forgotten the reason for which we came.
Come now. There's no need for such harsh words, Cloud Retainer. I've heard that when Ningguang began learning to do business, she had already started setting aside part of her then limited income in preparation for building the Jade Chamber. At first, it was only the size of a small room, but with continued expansion, it has become the palace that lies. It is a testament to Ningguang's entire life, both as seeing the Jade Chamber destroyed in the defense of Liyue means much to her. To me, such cooperation and sacrifice deserves at least some recognition.
Well, I was really hoping you would say that Thank you all for hearing me out. We know...
Oh?
3,700 years. According to our records, the Adepti signed a contract with... Even to this very day, Liyue and... But that does not mean that the Liyue of today is the same city as it was. Do not merely cast your protective gaze upon the land. Instead, focus...
Are you questioning our means of protecting
I mean no offense. I simply hope that our Adepti forebears would see Liyue in a new light.
Forebears, you say? One doubts you would be fit to be part of such a lineage.
This morning, Rex Lapis appeared to me in a dream.
What?
In the dream, I yearned to tell him that we Qixing, though mortal, are equally bound to the contract. I also thought to tell him, but I dared not.
Oh, Ningguang.
Yet another perspective. What are you trying to say, Outlander?
Right! That's something that happened in Mondstadt. It's a story about the Four Winds and the people of the Animal Archon. The Animal Archon sought to quell the strife between the two sides, because he believed that such conflict would only scar the hearts of both, and that nothing good would come of it.
Each of the 7 nations has its own scars from the past.
Though your point is the very height of simplicity, as Adepti, we've become a laughingstock, to be chastised thus by an outlander who has lent us such succor.
All right, all right. Didn't Ningguang suggest that we should focus on the city and each of its citizens? I know I already have, so why not...
I apologize for appearing in full armor. I am afraid I cannot show the proper courtesies.
And who are you?
I am Feng Yan, a sergeant of the Millelith. I have come to extend my thanks to the Adepti. I thought this battle would perhaps be my last. But thanks to the aid of the Adepti, our forces were not as badly battered as I feared we might be. Although I am a mere mortal soldier, I promise to hold the line and never betray the grace given to us by the illuminated Adepti.
Huh? Why does everyone look so down? Didn't we just...
Weren't you frightened, dear? It was quite the predicament.
I wasn't afraid. All the strong Millelith guards were there, and those powerful heroes with their visions were there. When danger is near, everyone always protects me. And the rest of the time, they make... Thanks for protecting Liyue Harbor. Please...
Unfortunately, we wouldn't be able to participate.
Huh?
Because we are Adepti.
Oh, okay.
You see, this is what Liyue is like today. The country of contracts is grateful to the Adepti for their protection, but it is no longer necessary for the city to rely on. Although their blood is weak, there is still strength to be found in those we call mortals. The time of contracts between gods and Liyue has long since passed. Now is the time of...
Seeing the port around us now, it is hard not to feel a bit out of place. Wouldn't you say so?
Your line of inquiry is askew. One did not spearhead this expedition to Liyue Harbor.
Seems like the Adepti have had a change of heart.
Let us return now.
Eager to leave, conqueror of demons.
Yes, one understands what the conqueror of demons... One fears that by the time one finally grasps the new contracts... Fair enough. Oh.
Since we Adepti have consent, but how will we ensure that the Liyue...
All right, Mooncarver, you needn't worry. It seems to me that this right of supervision is best left to the people of Liyue.
Looks like the conflict between humans and Adepti was avoided. Oh, right! It's nice that we've got peace and all, but we're forgetting. Child wanted to unleash the god, but we were able to handle the Overlord of the Vortex. Oh, and speaking of that, don't we still need to get to the bottom of that Jaime doesn't get it, but... Isn't the strongest lead we have the Adepti-less rite of parting that we're organizing? No idea where Zhongli's gone. Let's ask for him at Wangshen Funeral Parlor.
Is there anything I can do for you two?
We've come to see Zhongli. Could you please tell him we're here?
Unfortunately, Zhongli isn't here at the moment. It seems he went to
Doesn't the Northland Bank belong to the Fatui? Last time we saw Zhongli was before we went to the Golden House. Do you think he doesn't know about the attack on Liyue? Visiting the Fatui at a time like this, we had better go and make sure...
What should I put in my letter? New stock at Seagull Antiques? Jewelry's out of stock. But we have some new items in. Join me, adventurers! What should I put in my letter?
You call this cooperation between Harbingers? Cooperation involves
Don't take it to heart, child. Besides, aren't you happy that you got to skip the formalities and bring chaos? Oh, it seems that some...
Hey, it's Zhongli and Child.
It's you two. I believe we've met once before. In the city of... Ah, right. I imagine that it must have been rather hard to forget watching helplessly as something precious was snatched away from your friend.
No, don't let her get to you. You've yet to gather the powers of all 7 elements, so it might be best to keep things peaceful.
Well, if it isn't you two. This is our first time seeing each other since Liyue was nearly wiped off the map. This is...
Paimon knew that we should never have trusted a Fatui Harbinger.
Oh, now don't say that. Sure, I may have misled you, but I never had any... Besides, I thought we were getting along quite well together, didn't you? Nothing personal. We just have different views, that's all. Of course, you may very well hold this against me, but the real deceivers here are Senora and Zhongli. Curse them for leading me on. So actually, I think...
Stop wasting time, child. There'll be plenty... You remember the agreement, Morax. Now, if you would be so kind. The Gnosis, please.
What in the world are you...
The contract is fulfilled.
How sanctimonious.
What? So you're... No, wait! That's an exciting twist and all, but why give the no...
I do not give it for free. I give it as agreed upon in the contract. For it is a matter solely between the Tsaritsa and I.
Yeah, you don't think you went a little bit too far with that whole fake death thing? Everyone was preparing the ceremony for...
Gathering all the forces that had been bubbling behind the scenes, and then stirring them together in a pot that was bound...
Wait!
Perhaps it's best that, as you know, I've dwelt upon this world for more than 6,000 years. It is now 3,700 years ago that I founded Liyue together with the Adepti. Even boulders that can withstand whirlpools will erode with the passing of time. I kept convincing myself that cracks had not begun to form, and that the end of my time had not yet come, until one drizzly day. As I was strolling along the harbor, I heard a merchant tell one of his workers, "You finished your duties. Go ahead and call it a day." I stood motionless among the crowds, asking myself, have I already finished? But as I began to consider relinquishing my divine role, I soon discovered that many reasons still remained to not hastily depart. Was Liyue, the city I had dwelt in for so long, already prepared to enter its next age? I decided that a test was needed in order to reveal the answer, so I feigned my own death, and gathered the cast of Child, the Adepti, and the Liyue Qixing to play their roles together on the stage that was Liyue. Indeed I was. The Gnosis, which I had kept for so many years, suddenly seemed to have... That's right. Which is why I continued to safeguard the Gnosis until...
So you mean that if the chaos ever reached the point of no return, you would simply appear and use your divine powers to bring Liyue back under control?
Of course. And it would have been all too easy for him, too. Just as a child quickly matures after losing their parents, so has Liyue matured when faced with the death of its deity.
In the end, the resolution to all that has transpired was even more satisfactory than I could have hoped. Take the Adepti, for instance. Owing to their years of seclusion, they were the least informed. Yet when faced with a crisis, they commendably showed the greatest amount of restraint possible. Not only did they manage to cooperate with the Qixing, but in the end, credit is also due to Senora, the emissary dispatched by the Cryo-Archon to fulfill our contract. At my request, she kept everything she knew in strict confidence. This despite the eavesdropping ears of her colleague, Child. This meant I could remain as Zhongli, even having the chance to fulfill the age-old traditions of Liyue in this mortal form. All of these things turned out as I had planned. There is only one thing that I had not anticipated, and that was the conduct of the Liyue Qixing. I had expected them to do no more than the Adepti, to come to the defense of Liyue. They seized the opportunity to supplant Liyue as divine protectors, and used the subsequent power vacuum left by my death to quickly gain complete control.
Huh? That doesn't sound good.
On the contrary, I think it is excellent. I had always feared that it was too soon for them to take over from me. And it was also that which I longed for the most. As such, this is the best parting gift anyone could have given this god of old.
Hey, what about me? Doesn't anyone feel the least bit of remorse for deceiving me? You've practically...
I think that thanks would be more appropriate. You certainly played no small part in all of this, wreaking havoc and turning the city upside down. The Lord of Geo ought to thank you for your performance. If you hadn't created the pressure of a battle between mortals, adepti, and a god, the lump of coal resting in the hands of the Geo Archon, Liyue, would never have been able to become a dazzling diamond of a...
Huh? Just whose side are you on, mocking me like that? Or be that as it may, you've come out of this as the hero of Liyue. I, on the other hand, will be forever prescribed as a disturber of the peace, no?
Well then, with the Gnosis in my possession, I have no use for such idle chatter. We should return to Zappolyarny Palace and seek an audience with Her Majesty, the Sari...
Fine. I'll meet you there later.
Do as you wish.
Now then, is there anything else you wish to ask me?
Right! As Zhongli always told us, a good trade is a fair trade.
Realistically speaking, there is no such...
Huh?
However, I am the god of contracts. For thousands of years, I have made countless contracts. If the deal was of no benefit, then I certainly would not be inclined. My agreement with the Cryo Archon will be the last of my contracts as the Geo Archon. My contract to end all. As for the bargaining chip that the Tsaritsa used to balance the scales, uncover that answer for yourself in your...
Today's the day of the rite of parting. Although the star of the show is fake, we've spent so much time trying to organize it, it would be a real shame not to go there now.
Oh, well, since we're going through... So Rex Lapis is really... But they didn't catch the culprit. Oh, come on. Do you think that the assassin could have been a normal person? You know what I think? There's only one real possibility in my mind. The Fatui? They certainly are... Shh! Lower your voice. If the Fatui catch you in their sights, Rex Lapis won't be around to protect you this time.
You know that god from the ocean couldn't have just shown up out of nowhere.
I mean, it's...
Yes, and to think that this happened...
Say, do you think the person who assassinated our...
Now that you mention it, that's very I mean, it all... Still, what...
Ah, forget it. Guessing's no use to us. Look.
Hear ye all! Though a dragon soars ageless as the gods and Adepti live glorious lives, but both rumors and hearsay abound on the streets that Rex Lapis was murdered, having been thwarted in his trial. Rex Lapis's soul has recouped the celestial heights. He beseeches the people of Liyue to grieve not and to let not their heart, nor are they to believe street-born rumors or indulge in baseless speculation.
Paimon needs a translation on what the... So that's... Something feels off. Why would they suddenly give up looking for the murderer? Not to mention how this is... Could the Qixing already have known that Rex Lapis wasn't dead? But Zhongli said that neither they nor the Adept... Did Zhongli tell them in secret after his gnosis changed hands? Exactly, right? Look, it's Ningguang and Keqing.
As said previously, Rex Lapis's soul returning to the heavens is the end of the contract. And it is also...
3,700 years of contracts burnt.
We, the people of Liyue, were indeed prosperous.
The long, unending dream of our...
Now that we have awoken from our dream, will you stand with us as we re-establish our contracts?
So concludes the words of Her Eminence the Tianquan. Does Her Eminence the Yuheng have anything to...
Huh? Is she?
Traveler.
Yikes! She really...
Is that the traveler who they say defeated the...
So young. The Liyue Qixing always repay their debts. And as you have heard, our eyes see far. Name your price.
Whoa...
Well, could you help me put up some missing person posters?
Now that perhaps mementos for Rex Lapis might be the best choice.
But it seems as if those perfumes really were meant to be... Well, that's fine. Suffer no rivals in love.
As for the mortals and Adepti of Liyue, what shape shall our relationship take?
Hey, Zhongli! Look at this! Everyone in Liyue is caught up in their emotion, and here you are looking up...
Why would I not feel more at ease after laying down the burden I have borne for 3,007... Right. If the two of you can spare the time, I should...
Ha! That's...
You're right. I do lack the Mora. As the Rex Lapis Morax, I can easily create Mora. But since I have chosen to walk this earth as the mortal Zhongli, I should abide by the same rules that when I was journeying with you, though I still had the Gnosis in hand, I knew that I must soon retire from my role as an Archon, so I had to rehearse a little for my...
Oh, no wonder! Paimon gets it now. You didn't look at the price tags, but since you weren't used to not being able to just make more Mora as and when you wanted...
Well, we were only spending Fatui money. You don't have to say it like that. In the City of Commerce, we do not merely exchange... The Archon Morax could never experience life as the true mortal Zhongli could. I will treasure the memories that I made as Zhongli, traveling the streets of Liu. That is true. But there is no journey that does not end. No meetings without partings.
Paimon thinks that we should make a move and continue...
I fear that continuing your journey may be difficult. The nation that neighbors Liyue by sea, Inazuma, is presently closed. The Electro-Archon Ball. And just as the people of Liyue preferred to call me Rex Lapis, she too goes by another name among locals in Inazuma.
Paimon thinks we've heard that one before.
That is the case. And since Raiden is also the Shogun of Inazuma, people call her the Raiden Shogun.
That said, though people at the wharf were saying that the situation in Inazuma is very tense, Zhongli, since you're Rex Lapis, shouldn't you know something about what's happening there? Just how did Inazuma become a...
It's because of visions.
Visions?
When faced with circumstances beyond their control, humans often bemoan their lack of power. But if a person shows true strength of will at a desperate and fateful moment in their life, this is what visions are.
Uh-huh. That's how people in Teyvat see it.
But starting from last year, the...
Vision hunt?
Yes. It was an order to...
They want to seize visions. But
I should think that in the Raiden Shogun's eyes, it is precisely because they are divine blessings.
Whoa!
The Animo Archon is the god of freedom, and the Geo Archon is the god of contracts. For her part, the Raiden Shogun is the god of eternity. It seems as though she has finally decided to eliminate any unstable elements that could pose a threat to her eternal realm. The fact that even I, the oldest of the seven, have now passed away, will only strengthen her resolve to pursue eternity. Knowing her, she must have again quoted that adage she is most fond of when proclaiming that decree to her people. 7 ideals for 7 gods. And of these, eternity is nearest unto the heavenly principle. All right then. Was there anything else you wish to know?
Yeah, about that. Before the Qixing made their announcement, we listened to a lot of people talking on the way. Most of them put the blame for everything on Child.
These are indeed false accusations. But it remains undeniably true that Child did send people to the Jade Chamber to prevent the Adepti and the Qixing from defeating the ancient god. I've heard that Ningguang is busy milking that for... Ha! Those poor snitch... All right then. Was there anything else you wish to know? That said, the reason why I hinted as much to... How did I accomplish that, you ask? Have you ever heard of the... All right then. Was there anything else you wish... The time of the Adepti has long passed. If even the Liu Qixing don't want to face that truth. Kuching is absolutely... Now, though I did laud Ningguang's desire for power, believing this to be a good thing, and thought as a matter of course that she must have been behind the Qixing's plan to take governing power over Liyue from the hands of the gods and Adepti, could the original person who brought up the idea... All right then. Was there anything else you wished to...
That's right. Zhongli, now that you don't have your gnosis, since Morax is dead, are they all just gonna... Also, isn't the Golden House the only mint in the entire continent? Will it even...
The Mora present now will not vanish. But the Golden House will indeed have to cease operations for a lengthy period of time, since creating Mora requires the use of the Geo-Archon's power.
This is terrible! We're all about to run out of Mora! The world is coming to an end!
Yes, this is... well...
Then, did you at least set some private fund?
Oh, a private fund. This does seem like a good, logical, common-sense idea. It's a...
What's a shame?
It's a shame that I didn't think of it at the time. All right, then. Was there anything else you wish to know? Well, then. I suppose you'll have to find a way to get inside this closed nation. Have patience. I suspect that some serendipity must...
I still have a lot to do at the guild. How about you take a rest while I go back?
I have gathered everyone here today. Perhaps some of you will have heard the news already. I am, in fact...
Rebuild the Jade Chamber? That's a huge project!
So the rumors are true. No wonder the price of building materials has gone up so...
The Jade Chamber means a lot to Lady Ningguang. Getting involved in this would be a huge opportunity.
Lady Ningguang, is there any way we can be of service?
Patience. Since the news made it out a few days ago, I have already had many people... Nevertheless, I do have a few matters I should like to entrust to you here today. The building site has been chosen, and most of the materials have been assembled. They are as follows. Sunset Vermilionite, Wonder Cores, and Adepti Sigils.
Excuse my ignorance, Lady Ningguang. I'm familiar enough with Plostrite, but I've never even heard of those other two.
Only sufficiently large pieces of Plostrite, or specifically Vermilionite, may earn themselves the Sunset moniker. This stone is what allows the Jade Chamber to float. Wonder cores, meanwhile, are the central components of the mechanical structure of the Jade Chamber. Adepti sigils serve as a means of integrating the mechanical devices with Adepti art. They are as indispensable as the mechanical core itself. Although these 3 items are rare, I trust that with your connections and capabilities, procuring them will not be a question of if, but of when. I take the saying, time is money, more seriously than most. Efficiency is everything. I will pay a generous price for the materials that you find, and in addition, the first 3 people who collect all the materials will have the opportunity to ask. You may ask me anything, and I will give you an honest answer. I trust that this means of compensation will be to everyone's satisfaction.
These things won't be easy to get hold of. But if it means a chance to get some inside information on Liyue Harbor's development plan for next year...
Then it's the deal of a lifetime. Information from Lady Ningguang is priceless. Whoever gets to it first takes the market.
Haha, what a coincidence. I won't divulge too much, but I heard some murmurings about some Plostrite just the other day. So excuse me all, but,
No. We better move quickly, or this opportunity...
Ningguang's rebuilding the Jade Chamber?
So you heard my announcement, did you? What do you think? Interested? Yes. Providing the question pertains to something I am knowledgeable about.
Really? Then we'll never be short of more...
Of course. But how much information... The construction of the Jade Chamber requires a great deal of space. The abandoned mine outside the Golden House has been selected as the building site. Once you have collected the materials, I have other business to attend to. Remember, this is a race against the clock. A rare opportunity presents itself to you.
Ningguang seems super busy. First, we gotta get out of Eugene Terrace. Huh? Look! It seems like there's something kind of fish.
Ma'am, you seem like an eminent and distinguished young lady to me. I can see that you're easily gonna win this procurement contest Lady Ningguang has set up. As it happens, we have some information about the materials that I...
No, I don't...
Don't be like that. Why don't you stand there after her?
Oh, right, yeah.
Did you hear that? They said they had some useful information! Information's just what we need right now. Let's follow them and see what we can find out. They're not here. Let's keep looking.
Well, will you look... Don't worry, we're not bad guys. You give us some Mora, we give...
Boss, I got a bad feeling about this. Look at her, the white hair, the energy she gives off. I'm telling you that...
So what? She's loaded. How are we ever going to repay those gambling debts if we just let money walk away from us, huh?
I've already told you. I don't need... If you still can't grasp that, I'm happy to repeat it in a way that won't be so...
Come on, ma'am. You see, it's not about whether you need the info or not, okay? It's about you taking out your money and hand...
I won't...
No more excuses! Yeah, I saw you. Strolling into Leo Lee Pavilion, ordering a table full of food, and then Shinue Kiosk, then Wanmin Restaurant. Same story each time. You order all the signature dishes, take a few. How could you afford to be so wasteful if you weren't from a rich family? And since you're so rich, what's the loss to you and give...
Master warned me not to lay a hand on anyone in Liyue, but here we are.
Boss, I'm telling you... What are you afraid of? We're just selling information. It's not illegal. If she lays a finger on us, all the better. We'll sue...
Oh, you again.
The Millilith? What are the Millilith doing here? Did you do this?
Silence! How dare you threaten innocent civilians?
No, don't.
Shenhe.
Shenhe?
My name.
Oh, so your name's Shenhe. Paimon's name is, well, Paimon. And this is Paimon's travel buddy.
Oh, I've heard about you two before. Thank you for help. I could have dealt with it myself, though. I suspect smashing his head against the ground a handful of times is all it would have taken to get him to surrender.
You can't do that. This is Liyue Harbor. There are laws against that kind.
Laws? No.
Really? So,
That would be my stomach growling. I haven't eaten enough.
She's so honest. Wait, that's right. They said you went around all the restaurants ordering this and that and the other. Then of course you're still hungry. So...
Chingson, glaze lily, violet grass. These are, medicinal herbs?
Kinda hard to explain. Anyway, Boo Boo Pharmacy's not far away. Let's take Shenhe there for a bit. After all, you can't... Do you think Shenhe might be an Adeptus? It seems like it's her first time in Liyue Harbor, and where does she fit in with the other...
Are you here to buy some herbs? I do hope you brought...
Chingson, glaze lily, and violet grass, please.
What kind of prescription is this? Sounds more like a lunch order. Oh.
Thank you.
She's real...
My hunger has now abated. Thank you. Though they were not completely devoid of sweet fragrance, after consuming a large quantity of them.
So, how come you chow down on these and barely touch the restaurant food? If Paimon had enough Mora, Paimon would go to the fanciest restaurant.
Because I'm not sure whether I will remain here in the future. The food of the mortal realm is most delicious, but should I return to the mountains, yearning for the food, sampling each dish in order to appreciate its taste is enough.
Return to the mountains. That proves it. Paimon knew she was an Adeptus.
Enough about me. What are...
Oh, right! Paimon almost forgot. We came out and now we're probably super behind because...
I see. I heard something about the contest when I was passing by.
Yep! You get to ask Ningguang any... Were you interested in the contest?
I came for the rebuilding of the Jade Chamber, but until this point I had no intention of joining a contest. However, you have shown me your kindness, and I would now like to lend...
Wow! But having an Adeptus help out will make things a whole lot...
Then let's not delay.
Great! Paimon bets this is gonna...
I am not sure whether, or to what extent, this plan can be classified as awesome. We simply need to dispose of everyone who is currently ahead of us. Then...
Veto! That is...
Really? But I hear that competition is an essence...
Look, we want to win this competition fair and square, okay? Sunset Vermilionite, Wonder Cores, and Adepti Sigils. Let's start at the top of the list and work down. So...
I was wondering who I could hear arguing over there. So, it's you. Lady Ningguang wishes to purchase a large batch of wound dressing.
Huh? How come Lady Ningguang needs so much wound dressing all of a sudden?
I'm not too sure. I did hear she's looking to rebuild the Jade Chamber. Maybe for its first aid on site? I didn't ask, though. Far be it from me to pry into my Oh, and she also borrowed Chi-Chi. Meaning Boo Boo Pharmacy is very short-handed right now. I don't suppose any of you are looking for...
No. We've got other stuff to do. While you're here, though, you seem to know a lot.
Ah, the variety of plostrite used in the Jade Chamber, yes? There is some mention of it in the Seven Mountain Treatises. When activated, Sunset Vermilionite rises up all the way into the As far as the records show, virtually all Sunset Vermilionite in existence has been mined and taken possession of. But the Feiyun Commerce Guild would know far more about this than I.
Okay then, let's go ask at the Thanks, Baiju.
You're quite welcome. Good luck to you all. And if there's anything further you need from me...
Master Xingqiu, thank goodness you're finally back.
Oh? Why do I detect an urgency in your voice?
The guild has had a whole string of strange orders in recently. Your father gave me specific instructions to ask you to stay and help out if I happen to see you.
I see. Have someone sort the orders by type for now. I'll deal with them myself shortly.
Oh, how wonderful. Thank you, Master. With you on the job, I can breathe.
Hey, Xingqiu! Glad you're here. We want to ask you for some information.
Traveler, Paimon, please wait a moment. Shu, I need to entertain some guests. Please continue with your work for the time being, and we'll discuss the matter of the guild's orders in more detail later on.
Understood, Master Xingqiu. Then I will leave you.
I wasn't counting on finding you here today. What's going on?
Xingqiu, have you ever heard of Sunset Vermilionite?
Oh, I see. So you've entered Lady Ningguang's
As well?
The truth is, the Feiyun Commerce Guild is in possession of some Sunset Vermilionite, but only one. We are holding it on behalf of someone who has asked us to put it up for auction, and a lot of interested parties have already come to us inquiring about the price. At the end of the day, it all comes down to supply and demand.
500 million?!
Honestly, I would recommend that you don't bother bidding on this one. The price is greatly inflated, and it's—
But without any—
Don't panic. I don't suppose you ever heard of Sea Gazer?
Who?
Oh, Sea Gazer was once very close to Mountain Shaper, but if I am not mistaken, he has already passed away.
Yes, precisely. I didn't know anyone else. According to records of drifting clouds, Sea Gazer once built an abode to store his rarest and most exquisite treasures, among which, after Sea Gazer passed, the abode was abandoned, and its location was lost to Luckily, I came into possession of a stack of folk history books just recently. They make some oblique references to this lost abode, and after cross-referencing them against each other, I'm now fairly certain that it is situated in the Lisha area.
That's great! But is it really okay for it? Wouldn't it be a little, disrespectful? With him being an adept?
You needn't worry. As far as I understand, Sea Gazer was very open-minded. Even while he was alive, he wouldn't have let something like this bother him.
Open-minded? I have not heard of Sea Gazer being described in this way before. May I ask where you—
Just a rumor I heard out in the mountains. All right, then.
There's something about this young lady that reminds me of a good— Oh, I almost forgot. Adepti abodes tend to have very ingenious design—
Okay, we would— It should be around here, but Paimon doesn't see anything.
This place was hidden using a special Adepti art. But now that I have removed it, we can inspect...
Wow, that's amazing! Yep, let's take another look around. Hey, look! Is that a new Sealy over there? Weren't we at a waterfall just now? How did we suddenly end up here? Oh, so many...
I believe that with any luck, the sunset vermilionite...
Really? Let Paimon see! Huh? Isn't that the Sealy from... Look, it's gone. And now that Paimon takes a closer look...
These are not real clouds. They are the product of an Adepti art. If we want to go down, we must first destroy the mechanism.
All right, then let's do it.
I sense the presence of monsters in this place. My will embodied! Manifest! Unleash! Obey! It appears that we've been taken for intruders. This time, why not allow me to take care of this? Manifest! By ordinance divine! Unleash! Obey! The core of the mechanism is exposed. Now's our chance. It looks like we need to go further down. But before that, let's destroy the guard mechanisms on this level first. Do your master's bidding! You'll regret that! Unleash!
Retribution!
In your dreams! Manifest! Unleash! You will regret no escape from fate.
My curse! To bear.
Get moving! Really? My flame. Hurts! Yeah. Terra smash! Yeah. There can be no excuse for defeat. Bring it on!
We're gonna fall. This time, we're really gonna fall. Ah! Luckily, there was a pool of water at the bottom. Otherwise, that could have ended very differently. Hey! That Sealy's on the move again. Let's catch up with it. Huh. Something looks different about this stone wall. Let's take a closer look.
You don't want to do this. The truth will come out. Take me back.
Obey!
escape from fate.
Terra Smash!
Unleash! Shoo! In your dreams! Obey! My curse! To bear.
Time for retribution!
Where did I go wrong?
I taste blood.
Get back!
My flame has been extinguished.
Confess! Yeah. What? Yeah. Yeah. Huh. Huh. Heh. What? Huh. Yeah. Huh. Heh. What? Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Can't breathe.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
From detective to victim.
This is not the end.
I will wipe them out!
You will regret this! Shia! 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 Manifest! Shia! Oh! My time has come.
Where did I go wrong? Hey!
Transfiguration! No escape from fate.
Yeah! Yeah! The truth will come out.
Lupica! My Lupica!
Yeah! Yeah! Maybe I wasn't meant for this world.
Take your true form! I will wipe them out! Transfiguration! Oh! My will embodied! Unleash! You will my curse to bear.
My flame has been extinguished. Where did I go wrong?
I kill you!
Fracture!
Terra Smash!
Take me back.
There can be no excuse for defeat. I've been outsmarted.
Take your true form! My will embodied!
You will pay for that.
I taste blood. Can't breathe.
The truth will come out. My flame has been extinguished.
Manifest! No escape from fate.
Terra Smash!
Take your true form! Transfiguration! Obey!
There can be no excuse for defeat. I've been outsmarted.
Take me back.
This is not the end.
Manifest! Unleash my curse! To where? Manifest! You will regret this! Manifest! In your dreams! My time has come.
Where did I go wrong? I got a situation. From detective to victim.
Keep back! Lupica! My Lupica!
Yeah! Terra Smash! To dust! Yeah!
So, Sucrose, the package you meant, you need to be careful when you're opening packages. I once had a friend mail me some research materials, and all the bouncing around in transit caused a Once I opened it, oh, it let out a... If your package contains anything like that, then maybe...
No, this package didn't contain any hazardous... Timaeus! Sucrose! What are you two chatting about?
Oh, hey, you two. We're just talking about
A strange pack? Yes. I believe it's from a Sumeru scholar who came here. Huh? A package from an academia scholar? Oh, then there could be anything inside. There wasn't anything to... I think I've seen Timaeus with some similar looking...
you've...
No, they...
Oh, you...
No.
It's called
Genius Invocation TCG! Yeah, we've been hearing about this game all over the place. But this is the first time we didn't know it had made it all the way to...
That's right. The game, it starts, it turns out, after being Huh?
No. Oh? Well, since it's a gift for... Oh, right! And since it's a... Okay, fine. Although...
Well, but if you'd like to learn the rules of Genius Invocation TCG, then I'd actually suggest you go... Yep, that's trying to learn...
Understood. Traveler? Paimon? To be honest, here... Well, what are we waiting for? Let's get going!
Traveler, please, over here. It has been a while since you joined the Adventurers Guild. Are your adventures going smoothly? Is that another person?
Yep, and it's even harder to get a guide as good as...
Ah, yes. I do have some information that may be of... Let me consult our records. Ah, there it is. There's been a certain blonde stranger who arrived in Mondstadt lately, dressed in most
Blonde. Dress is all funny. Wait! Do you mean... Does that stranger's face look anything like his?
Like the honorary knights? No, they couldn't look more different. This stranger is a very tall man, and even...
Seriously? How does this have anything to do with Kaya?
That stranger declined the guild's invitation, so I can't say that I know anything about the Nonetheless, you can look for him if you're interested.
Perhaps, after all, and should the stranger be a strong adventurer indeed, he would certainly be a big help on your journey. Please don't talk down. Your deeds are the stuff of song for all the bards in the city. Well, as to further, he stands guard at the city gate. I wish you every success. Ad Astra Abyssal.
All I can think about is D-Luke.
If I take it back, Allie, I shouldn't be caught by your call.
Truly is fascinating.
Hear my wishes.
I guess I'll post an expedition at the Adventurers Guild.
It's been getting quite busy recently. And a radish veggie soup.
Come take a look. There will definitely be something that catches your eye. Welcome. How can I help you?
Truly